Hello and welcome to a dramatic reading by me, Anzani84. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit off, I've got a bit of a sore throat, but I don't think it should be too bad now. And we're doing chapter 27 of Super Sentai vs Power Rangers, entitled Not Exactly Samurai. Now I told you last time what the original chapter 27 was about, and this is the rewrite. Let's see how much better it is than what I've heard. While I really don't like Power Rangers Samurai, not a good start, because we're trying to get too close to Shinkenji without being flexible, whatever that means. I decided to rewrite and belong to a totally different canon like I did with Gokai, just to make this an alternate continuity. Now it's going to be a little more of what Power Rangers Samurai should have been in my humble opinion than what it is today. None of your opinions seem at all humble. So let's begin getting these guys in a much different manner. To be honest, I don't like how Power Rangers Samurai is going on, you already said that. So I took away the Mega Mode and even any heavy battle eyes and reshaped them to what I believe is a better way of writing them and enforcing a script that doesn't fit well with its cast. I'd like to remind everyone this is the same author that wrote Power Rangers Sword Dynasty, which we've covered on this channel before, and you're probably aware of how much of a rip-off of Shinkenji that is, even more so in Samurai. And if he's taking away the whole fact of literally every original thing Samurai created, then he's off to a good start. And the next bit is in bold, and also Operation Suicide, especially written off for good as non-canon. I've been scaring my readers, which I'm sorry for. You weren't scaring them, you were angering them. Thanks for warnings, Hallwings, Neo-Just Belmont, and Bushido Girl. I'll polish everything up soon. So relax and sit back to this rewrite. So I took my advice not letting any Disney Power Rangers character I hate not to appear at all, as if they've already gone long before this mutating into a real hate fic. Whatever the hell that means. To those who have not read it, it was a part where Ichito sent the Operation Overdrive Rangers to their suicide mission. They portrayed to be arrogant jerks because of Ichito's training and died at the end of the episode. And also, none of the cast mourned their death. They showed up to insult them, as I said last time. Okay? At a nearby cemetery, nearby to where? A few Sentai warriors can be seen visiting the graves of their loved ones and close friends. It's nice for the director to go with us here, isn't it, Taku? Said Mako. She's suffered a lot, too. I can't help but to feel pity for her. She's placed her life at risk too many times. She's a real role model. She doesn't act like a role model at all, considering how she's been acting throughout this fic, especially in chapters with the detention center. I also feel pity for the Special Police Decorator. They lost a lot of people during their battles, said Taku Shiba, who went to offer incense for his biological parents. The other Shinkenjis also paid their respects to Taku Shiba's biological parents. So these are Taku's real parents, said Mako, took time to reflect on the efforts of the Shiba clan in protecting Kaoru. Kaoru then approached, offering her incense. The Shadow Warrior has done his job, task in hiding me. Of course, I can never truly adopt him by law, but only within the clan, said Kaoru. Surely you can have one of your servants adopt him who is of age to do so? Ban can be seen commemorating unknown Special Police Decorator officers who gave their lives during the battle. Okay, how are they unknown? If it's unknown, how do they know they're Decorator officers? Hold you a new Special Police Decorator recruit named Chiharu who bore resemblance to his ex-girlfriend Teresa. Remember that now, it'll be important in a few chapters. Tragedy of battle. I can't believe Umbrella had to return. Just how many graves do we have to dig? In fact, Hochi's father, a previous Deca Blue, died in battle, leaving Hochi surrounding that mission with Gyokuro, said Ban angrily in his mind. If it's in his mind, then he's not saying it, he's thinking it. And also, the whole point about his dad, Hochi's dad being a previous Deca Blue is unique to his fic. It's ripped off from Power Rangers SBD, in which Sky's dad was the previous Red Ranger who died in battle. I wonder if Dr. Kozapu Tanaka is my father, but I just learned that directress isn't the real term. Director is the term used for the head of an organization regardless of gender. Iona Giri is truly my mother, said Chiharu. Why the hell would she think that? Hoji is also his mind, thinking about his father who left him, his sister Miwa and my mother, forcing him to strive to be the best Deku he could be. Father, I will keep striving to keep your legacy alive. You after all work with the pros like Gyokuro. No, Gyokuro was still a rookie when you came in. Dad, Miwa is now happy with her new family, but has some sorrow to bear these days, said Hoji as he knelt before his father's grave. Director Iris of her team while leaving Morio in charge of the base. Supreme Commander Ryo is at the grave of Ryo Aoi offering her some incense. He left some flowers at her grave to commemorate their party and helping him let go of her. He's clearly not letting go of her, he's still visiting her grave. Ryo, you'll always be somebody special in my heart. Thank you for giving me and Kaori your blessings, said Supreme Commander Ryu. Wait, that was actually, so you often thought that was actually Ryo's ghost and not Ryu justifying this in his mind? And they moved to a grave that wrote, "Here lies Dr. Toru Nambu, founder of the Jetman Project." On his grave is a photo of a general above Ionagiri during the first episode of Jetman. Okay, I have to check if this Dr. Toru Nambu character actually existed, or if the author made him up for this chapter. But until it loads, I'm just gonna keep reading the fic. Let's continue. Ooh, Dr. Nambu, only if you were still alive. To be if only. You could have headed this project instead of me. It would have been different. Hopefully you would have been in a more fair leader than you've been. But I've kept your dream alive. Rest in peace, said Dirator. He spoke out of sea that time. I, who considered himself unfit to hold such a job, but did what he could to keep his memory alive. I'm pretty sure you would have loved the horrific tortures you inflict upon people who barely misbehave. Hey. Okay, and now I can fully check if Dr. Nambu actually existed in the episode. And there's nobody by that name in the edits of episode 1, just Gia and the commander. Now to try episode 33, since that sounds like you might. There's a Dr. Aizawa, but again, so yeah, the author made a character up. Bell time. While Deputy Commander Guy was bare looking, he remembered one particular instant. His death and resurrection on the wedding day of Supreme Commander Ryo and Kaori when Raligay claimed his life. I thought he survived that. Oh yeah, so now he's dead and resurrected? I thought you were discanonizing Gokaiger. Flashback. It was indeed a happy day, but Guy saved a young woman who was nabbed by a crook, who turned out to be Raligay returning for his so-called revenge. So it's not actually revenge, he just felt like stabbing Guy for the lulz. He stabbed Guy and claimed his life. In his status of fright, he was no longer powerful, he left. No, he ran away because he'd done what he wanted to do and stabbed the Guy. Guy was now seen in heaven with the other dead Sentai warriors as Daigoro, Kensaku, Mika and Burai. Other characters he just met are Master Kaku and Ko's mother. Yes, the character is known only as Ko's mother. The author got that right. And the fact that Die Ranger characters are in heaven is an error since Jetman's epilogue takes place 3 years after. Chokan, you already dead? Asked Guy. He was taking for another woman. Maybe I look like her. You confused me with somebody else. I'm not your Chokan, said Ko's mother. Well, I guess I'm the only Sentai warrior who didn't die in combat, said Guy. No, Kensaku got shot. But he did a great deed for a helpless woman, said Kensaku. Should be celebrated heroism. That should be a celebrated act of heroism. Not so many people help a week these days. That's right, I would have given my life in that way too, said Mika. This woman's dialogue entirely about self-sacrifice now. I guess so, said Guy. Guy decided to get to know his new friends. Now latest command that Raligay was trying to take over Guy's body. How did they prove that? Clotho appeared before him. No, not the Clotho from Kamen Rider Gotzard, but that would make this fic actually cool. Ooh, in fact, I'm going to do the Canon Miyahara voice for Guy. You must return to the world of the living to save your friends, said Clotho. Clotho, can't I just rest in peace? I'm already dead, said Guy, frustrated. You cannot rest in peace while your fellow Jetmen are at risk as Raligay is planning to take over your body. You must go now, said Clotho. Raligay decided to go back into the spot where Guy's corpse was. For some reason he was able to realise what powers he had hidden. Well, if he didn't sustain amnesia, he should know what powers he has. He could still swap bodies if he wanted to. That was not one of Raligay's powers. As he was about to transfer his spirit into his intended body, Clovo and Guy, as a ghost, appeared. Well, Raligay, I guess you're still back for revenge, aren't you? Said Guy. If you wish to possess his body, fight him first, said Clovo, who separated Raligay from his body. Much to his chagrin. You can't do it to me! I rule the universe, said Raligay. Not anymore, Renegade, not anymore. Have we forgotten? You forgotten we dethroned you, said Guy. I'd like to point out that Renegade did not rule the universe in Jetman. He was a minor member of an interdimensional party. Both Renegade and Guy fought in an arena where hours they fought. He already said they fought. Guy was given 30 hours left or he'll lose his body to an evil force. In the last minute he won, defeating the evil tyrant, sending his body back to his fucked self. In the process, Guy was resurrected. What the? I'm like, that you are, Guy. Now your friends are going to see you soon. Use your second judge well, Guy, said Clotho. End of flashback. While Diver Tor, again without the C, I was paying respects to her late husband, which is Ben Chiharu having to pay respects to. To who? Are you a friend of my late husband? That sentence makes no sense. You two share the same Dr. Tanaka. You two share the same surname, said Director Aya. He could be my father. I was lost in a shipwreck, but previous officers of search police decorated took me in. Took me in. I lost most of my memories. They raised me but never adopted me, said Chiharu. That's right, said Hoji in English, who was still perplexed at Chiharu's resemblance to Teresa. He wondered if his heart's wound could ever be patched up. Also, his mind was back to his late father, who gave his life up to save the other Deck Rangers, allowing Gyokuro as a child to grow up and become his commanding officer. Dad, rest in peace. Your son is continuing your job as Decker Blue. Ban is carrying out his role too, said Hoji, who also gave tribute to his late father, the greatest sniper known to the Decker Rangers. Okay, what did Ban have to do with anything? And could you be my daughter? No, it's too good to be true. Ooh, I just can't even accept the claim, said Director Aya, was still skeptical about the possibility. Okay, but why would you assume it's his daughter by mentioning that? Have she mentioned that she thinks Dr. Tanaka is her father? And also, how did Chiharu come to make that guess in the first place? Meanwhile, at some crazy dojo, 6 youngsters who are trained to become modern-day samurais are being forced into becoming a counter-Sentai force by a madman named Ichito, who's extremely legalistic commander. I'm going to check if the author got the meaning of that word like through the magic of lookup. Okay, it means adhering to law and formula. So he did not get it right. And the founder of the Neo Jetman project. He was also rivals with director Sugata in the past too. That came from nowhere. Thought he could use these youngsters to become his fighters because they have the potential to become powerful, even if they were not exactly samurai. I guess we can enroll ROLE for credits now. Oh, I'm not sorry, I had to steal a joke from Cinema Sins. I really couldn't think of a better way to point out the typo. The 6 youths are namely Jaden, Kevin, Mia, Mike, Emily and Antonio. Oh hey, you got the order right for once. They were just out of luck to have landed into the hands of an extreme legalist. You keep using that word, I'm not sure you know what you mean. We were never here on our own free will, said Jaden. What prompted this conversation? You just forced to become your own squad and man would die for your pleasure. We're just like kamikaze RZ squads. But it's not how you spell kamikaze. That's right, Kevin. Oh, just shut up, Kevin, said Commander Ichijo. Remember, I took you in when you were famous and unable to find a job. But I repay my kindness as he bitch slapped them one by one. That's not kindness, sir. That's abuse. Besides, you've been battered up since day one, said Emily. Just shut up, said Commander Joe. When I return, you'll get a scourging. What? Commander Ichijo then proceeded to wring Emily's neck, nearly killing her. Jesus, the others tried to intervene, but he got his whip to scourge them. Yes, but it's so much better than the whole spanking machine thing. Unknown to them, his negative emotions just invoked Akumaro's attention. Only just now? At the United Alliance of Evil headquarters, Renegade was simply berating everybody for poor performance of his organization, as if he himself never contributed to the failures. The author's trying to acknowledge his faults. Keyword being trying. I guess you're all no better than Flores. Maybe I should demote you all, said Renegade through his wine glass across the room. Wine glass is generally 2 words. What makes you think you're better? Everybody knows your temper always gets the best of you. Or not to mention your extreme sadism and caused some loss in the past when you could have just killed the nuisances. said Tranza. That wasn't out of sadism, that was out of a desire to kill them himself. That's right, said Long. Besides, maybe we should vote for leadership. Who appointed you anyway? A 5-headed dragon could be better. 5 heads are better than 1. That's a nice reference, but Long actually has 7 heads. Silence! Let's see how you'd like to be resealed, said Renegade, who began to try and reseal Long into a ball. Because you can do that. Shut up. Sorry, Emperor. Please, anything but that, said Long. What a spoiled brat we have for a leader, said Trakina. And yet you're the only one who hasn't voiced the desire to take over. Just by that command enter saying, Sire, I have to admit I sense a great evil I could use to defeat the Super Sentai Warriors and the Power Rangers. They're not exactly samurai, but they'll do. Okay, so we wanted a samurai team to help you? They're being forced to become a bunch of mindless zombies. Their brains and their brawn to be a waste if they are robots. What's that? That guy's jumping trigger negative emotions to create my own bunch of evil warriors. Oh, I'd love to see machine guns suffer because they'll never harm innocent civilians. These guys aren't civilians, they're Power Rangers. That plan is really great. I have heard he needs to establish his own Sentai fighting force out of some youngsters. Maybe they're Power Rangers. While both types of heroes should help each other, I would enjoy seeing a massacre done by them. If you're telling machine guns then do so. I love your plan, said Renegade. When did Renegade become Simon Cowell? Howl of evil schemes. Agumar began an attack on the city with bequesters as well as some Sakamata. Come out, wherever you are. It's expected Commander Show is about to do the worst military exercise yet, forcing a Power Ranger samurai to fight out of suit to prove they're better. You'll all deal with them out of suit as part of your training. After all, you're expendable resources. I could care less about lives. Just do it, said Commander Ichijo. Ichijo is one of the few characters in this book written in character. That's not a compliment because Ichijo is so one-note it's damn near impossible to write him out of character. Sir, it's agreed. It's worse than my obstacle course agreed. You want to become a kamikaze? Again, you keep misspelling that word. Rangers, said Jaden. How many times do I have to tell you, Jaden? Nobody questions my authority! Nobody! Respect my authority! And that's right, you're all kamikaze Rangers, said Commander Ichijo, punching him. Oh boy, this could be our last, said Jaden, frustrated and clenching his fist. Power Rangers and my team are being beaten by ragdolls while trying their best to survive. Jaden had to rely on his knowledge of karate. Okay, even considering this a canon rewrite, Jaden knowing karate does not make sense. But it was no use. Suddenly, the Shinkensers appeared. What the Corsican? They got their own Power Rangers like us. Looks like we're saved, said Emily. Kudoshu, you're going to get it, said Takashima. Alright everyone, let's transform. One stroke Imperial reports. Shinkens appeared to help them out of their crazy training ritual. What were they, our shadows or were we their shadows? Asked Mike. That is not how you correctly use shadows. Shinkens began clearing a room out of the Sakamatas. What room? They're outdoors. I'm in Nanashi. Shinken Gold fired some distant Guy and Ray and doing some quick moves at them. I just want me father Bokens is ever worse, said Guy and made my mind. What the? More pests? Jaden, everyone show me you can beat them without your suit, said Commander Ichijo. We can't do that. No, we're too weak from all your overly unreasonable and unrealistic training program. Said Jaden was fatigued beyond fatigue, evidenced by his eye bags. How the hell is he not a wreck? Shut up, just do it, said Commander Ichijo. I could care less what I do to succeed. It was pretty too late. Akamaru forgot to rehydrate himself, leaving him no choice but to retreat. Hi, thanks, wherever you are, said Jane to Takushiba. You guys are pretty hot yourself, know what I mean? I'm Takushiba, said Takushiba, helping Jane up. I have to admit, you guys are pretty cool too, said Jane. Cool? You guys are worthless and you, my team, are worst, said Commander Ichijo. He said worst, not worse there. Go back to the base. He pressed the button that temporarily turned into mindless robots. Because he has one of those. Shut up. Shingen to a stun at brutality. Why that? Said Ryunosuke. Let me have him. Calm down, Ryunosuke, said Takushiba. He can't do anything as of right now. What's an SOB like him doing here? Said Mako as tears dropped from her eyes, fearing they could be killed any time. Submarines are being bitch slapped and forced to carry pails of water while sitting on the air. That is literally impossible. It was literally a bad day for him. Little do they know their deliverance coming sooner than they can lose all their tears. The sweet release of death will be a mercy after all this. Sir, that was literally a kamikaze mission. You should be more reasonable with us if you could expect us to beat the enemy. Right now I don't think we can even transform, said Mia. Oh, be quiet. Your meal gave me diarrhea yesterday. Said Commander Ichijo, bit slapping her a second time. He proceeded to bit slap Emily too. But I have to remember Antonio's cooking with delicious seafood rice, so lessen your punishment to about a mere minute. Antonio's cooking was not rice based, it was just pure fish. Ha 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 ha! What an ungrateful guy, said Antonio, was kicked at the buttocks. Commander Ichijo began to think about how he's failed to create his own Bokenjas and his own Deck Rangers, all resulting in a series of military abuse. When I seize the Decker base, I'll show everyone who's boss. Boy, I'd be so glad to blow Ayodogiri off with it, said Commander Ichijo. How the hell is this dude not in jail already? Because he does get arrested at the end, but still. At the new sky base, Shinkenjas were distressed. Deputy Commander Guy punched his fist across the wall, hanging out Commander Ichijo after many years of not running across him. Finn decided to tell what he knew. Tell him the truth, he was actually a poor student in his elementary, guys. Unpopular and always hating everybody, especially the rich kids. He swore revenge against the whole world. Worse, he hated Director Aya for always beating him in class and she was at the top. I'm pretty sure they were different ages, so... But I heard from other Skyforce officers he grew bitter over time, so he wants to become the world's greatest genius, said Deputy Commander Guy. That's heavy. He's pretty much like every dictator I've walked in the history of man. Don't say the truth, they'll become kamikaze rangers, said Taku Shiba. I agree with you, Taku, said Deputy Commander Guy. I'll deal with him myself. You guys try to free them. If they do lose their power, you can restore them somehow. We've been doing a bang-up job of that already. What's the point is back there we save that legalistic idiot. Again, that's not what legalistic means. But leave him to me, I shall have my score to settle with him. Guy and Ichijo never really had any kind of rivalry in that episode. Sir, yes sir, said the Shinkenjas. As then Director Aya came in. We have special orders to have him arrested as soon as possible. The Galactic Police already approved his arrest, but he is not approved for deletion. He's not an alienizer. The court will decide his fate, said Director Aya. We will send in our special force to help, said Doggy. Ichijo was continuing his punishment. A cloud of dark smoke appeared, turning the Samurai Rangers into the ghetto Samurai Rangers, who were not described yet. Whopper, what's going on? Said Commander Ichijo. Akamaru's voice could be heard. He was laughing, crackling, and finally appeared. Whopper, who are you? Said Commander Ichijo as he fired his pistol to no avail. This guy doesn't recognize a villain who was threatening the Earth only recently. No wonder he sucks. I am Akumaru Beghetto. That's Beghetto's shoe. Thank you, now I have the perfect time to kill the Ranger Shinkenjas, said Akumaru. What first, said Commander Ichijo. First, your army? You gotta be kidding me. We're not real samurai, said Jaden. Your name is literally Power Rangers Samurai. I believe you can get rid of them, said Akumaru. As you know, one of those you met is not a samurai, yet he possessed the coolest moves. How would they know that? Who are they talking to? Now the same goes to you, my ghetto rangers. Akumaru fired his deadly beams, converting the Power Rangers Samurai into sister versions of the Shinkenjas. In the eyes of many people, they are already this. Samurai Rangers, ghetto Samurai Rangers, a darker, more twisted version of their old suits, which are not described. They also had horns on their helmets. Except for that, they all bowed down to Akumaru's best sensei. We serve you, master, said the Power Rangers Samurai using. Oh, how nice, said Akumaru. Going to your most pleasurable moment ever. Now go and destroy the Shinkenjas. City was under attack by the ghetto Samurai Rangers. Shinkenjas were all ears ready. That's not what that means. It means Toray and Yosuke Shina can be seen doing a city scout report, trying to locate military headquarters of Commander Ichijo. Surely it's in the phone book or something. They ran to Hojin Chiharu, who were accompanied by Deputy Commander Guy. What, but you guys are here too, said Yosuke Shina. Sorry for interrupting your date, said Hoji jokingly. We're not dating, said Yosuke Shina. We're on a mission. The fact that Tori doesn't deny it, believes she doesn't buy this explanation. Just a joke. You never expect that from a guy like me who's down my suit, but I've learned to be more flexible. I know you've been sent here for backup, said Hoji. Deputy Commander Guy is there putting off the light of his cigarettes. I thought he'd kicked the habit. What's important now is to arrest Commander Ichijo and bring him to a higher court. He may not be evil, he pretty much is at this point, but he's pretty stupid. Commander with no sense of direction. But right now he's got plenty of crimes to pay for. I wonder how many people run away from his training camp, said Deputy Commander Guy. Director ISL said this guy has been piloting secrets, even trying to find himself suitable candidates to become his own deck rangers and his own bokenders too. I hate to think what's going to be next, said Jiharu. But we must arrest him right on, said Tori. Wondering where this whole bit about Ichijo forming his own deck of rangers and bokenders come from? It's another thing ripped off from Super Sentai vs Super Sentai, where Ichijo appeared as a villain of the week. It was mentioned that he was kicked out of Earth Force, the organisation Changeman worked for. Oh, but that was pretty much the extent of his appearance. Back to the Shinkenjas, they are horrified at the appearance of the Ghetto Samurai Rangers. Once it established they'd met each other, they first appeared their human forms and they turned to their ranger forms. Akamaru laughed. Now, can you really hurt innocent civilians under my control? They are not civilians if they are rangers. You won't. Now my Ghetto Rangers, destroy them. Yes, master, said the 6 Ghetto Samurai Rangers together in a zombie-like zone. Guys, remember, fight unarmed. Use your sword only to counter them, but don't kill them. When you're not fighting unarmed, you're using swords, said Shinken Red. Got you, said the other Shinkenjas. The Ghetto Samurai Rangers were beaten with Shinkenjas like ragdoll, causing them to scream in so much pain. Now to see there's at least one Power Rangers team that's portrayed as better than their Sentai counterparts. We gotta reach out to them, said Shinken Pink. Their minds are clouded. I don't know if we could actually use the same technique to save you when we teamed up with Ghost Sages. It should be quite hard, but let's give our shot, said Shinken Red. Don't obey the princess's orders, said Shinken Gold. Believes he's found a method to free him from Ghetto's influence. Already? However, the situation is getting worse for Shinkenjas. Meanwhile, in Presbyterian Banu Skybase, Spike was still pounding rock in Southern Command pains. Wait to remind us of this. Carol came into the room requesting a favour. Carol, my love, I know you will not abandon me, said Spike. I did, but to be I knew. No time for such nonsense, Spike, said Carol. I need some of those rocks, 6 of them. I aim to create a spell to break the Ghetto influence. Cut them down like these if you don't understand. Everything you say, Carol, my love, said Spike. Spike began to merrily do his job, hoping to win Carol's love, but Carol, as always, refused it. Meanwhile, back to Deputy Commander Guy, they found the base. How? But it was all empty. Bandit Joe had left the base to pursue who he believed were his rangers, so he doesn't believe that actually know they're his. What bet? Empty base now, but I know we'll find him, said Hoji. It's empty indeed. We have to find him. Maybe we could be on his way to the heated battle. Let us try to arrest him. If you get him, I give him a taste of his own medicine, said Deputy Commander Guy. And I take your army van, said Yosuke Shina. Agreed, said Deputy Commander Guy. Let's go then, said Hoji in English. As they were speaking, Commander Ichijo drove his military jeep and went into battle. Leaders being more proactive a leader than relegating Commander Odigiri, he began firing his rifle like crazy to demand Megiddo Samurai Rangers to obey him. Can't they kill him yet? Obey me! I'm your commander or die! Said Commander Ichijo as firing his rifle at his own team. They were able to deflect the bullets. I think the first 2 parts of that speech should have been inverted. Not that guy again. I might kill him if I have to, said Shinken Red, who was still struggling against Ghetto Red Samurai Ranger. Deputy Commander Guy is lucky to have spotted him who was attempting to mistreat the Power Rangers Samurai members. There he is. Now we must capture him and bring him to justice. And make sure he pays for all the suicide missions he might have done, said Deputy Commander Guy. Ha ha, development gag. He did a dangerous stunt jump and forced Commander Ichijo to step on the brakes before he could reach the battle area. Finally overcame the elderly commander. The actor would have been 58 at the time this fic was set, so he's not elderly, just middle-aged. What, but you guys, said Commander Ichijo, who's been knocked out by a fist. Not a continuity here, but I don't believe that Ichijo would address Guy by his first name. He'd probably call him Yuki or Black Condor, but not Guy. The Deputy Commander Guy was really angry at the insane commander. Ichijo, I'm here to get your neck, said Deputy Commander Guy in a very angry mood, who wrung the neck of his old nemesis. Just as things got rough, Karo had help from the Ghost Sages with 6 tablets of stone that were placed on the ground, each of one of the elements of the Shinkenjas. Shinkenjas were at the verge of death and the Samurai Ranger was about to kill them. Is this the plan? Said Shinken Blue in a rather skeptic manner, actually skeptical, as he was laying down on the ground. We're almost dead and we can't free these guys! All rocks in place, Princess, said the Ghost Sages. Well done, you may take the day off and have your trip to the mall as you all agree to enjoy yourselves. Thanks for your help. They were going to go to a mall? What? Art where evil is still abound? Said Karo, who began to write words health and protection to give the Shinkenja the time to free the Samurai Rangers, which was being weakened by releasing too much Modikara. That's to be Mojikara. I think you got it right earlier. Okay guys, write down your Modikara in the rocks that correspond to your colour. Just trust me, said Karo. How do you know they're coloured in? Okay then, let's do as Mama says, said Shinken Red. Pretty sure he wouldn't refer to her as Mama, but they never actually act after the adoption, so what do I know? Shinkenjas built their characters into the rocks as they were ordered. They began to vibrate an attunement that allowed the Shinkenjas to release an incredible law of energy that allowed them to overcome the obstacle of nearly being beaten to death. How? Now it's time for final phase. Mind release, said Karo, with two kanji symbols standing for freedom. There is no one kanji symbol that stands for freedom. Two symbols together, yes, but not one. And mind, okay, I think that one is one kanji symbol. To release the Power Rangers Samurai, releasing the ghetto influence within them. Hang on guys, it's coming, said Karo. The effect was soon enough, both the Shinkenjas and the Power Rangers Samurai began releasing strong aura. The ghetto Samurai Rangers tried to resist, but in the end they were freed from the spell. Yes, we did it, said the Shinkenjas, who then got exhausted once more in combat. Karo was also exhausted from releasing too much Mojikara. Samurai Rangers fell down, however, tired, but they were merely sleepwalking because their senses were numb. The power levels had low down now. Whopper, where are we? Did we sleepwalk? I have to admit, I'm still much of a sleepwalker when I was little. Jaden was never stopped as a sleepwalker. Maybe a rest or not, said Jaden, who was still feeling tired. You were under mind control by Ghetto after you were tortured by your commander, said Shinken Red. Now you can join us if you want. How do you do? I'll be glad to serve under nobler masters, said Jane, bowing out. Oh, my mind is a little but numb. Me too, said the other Samurai Rangers simultaneously. And come join us, said Karo. Oh, I feel so tired, I guess a little R&R will hit the spot. I wouldn't mind if you guys and girls joined us. I don't think Karo would speak this informally. Each of the Shinkenjas helped their counterparts in the other world. Except for Karo, since Lauren isn't here. They're still weak and being controlled by Gedo. Both teams had to teleport away using Takushiba's kanji character for escape. Okay, I'm pretty sure he got lucky with that one, but I doubt it. Back to Commander Ichijo, he got the beating of a lifetime. Deputy Commander Guy considered how many soldiers died from abuse from other commanders like Commander Ichijo. He's about to land a killer blow, but he decided not to. He handcuffed him. Okay, when he said the beating of a lifetime, I was thinking of Chestnut from Chowder. Chestnut's gonna give you a beating of a lifetime! What, babe? You can't do this to me. I did all the hard work, all of it. You're destroyed by contributions, said Commander Ichijo. All your life, you were so devoted to revenge and fame. You only led several soldiers to their deaths, and I'm not letting you take the lives of people so young. They'll see where it brought you all because you could not face your problems positively. Time to take you away from military trial, for pirating on secrets of the other Super Sentai forces. I shall be pirating these secrets, said Deputy Commander Guy, who knocked him down with a punch. We will be taking him then to justice, said Hoji in English. Okay, I'd like to point out, we always been having Hoji speak English for the whole chapter, but currently that is not how it works. He inserts one word of English into otherwise Japanese sentences. Permission granted, said Deputy Commander Guy. You already had permission. Who walked out of the scene afterwards, he was still going to buy some presents for his family. Scoot priorities, what are they? Spacecraft finally entered with Doggy. Commander Ichijo was forced to march into the spacecraft by the Deck Rangers. send him to the rock pile as he deserves it. Boss, mission accomplished, said Hoji Joe, suiting their commander. No, the catchphrase is, with this case complete. Well done, you two, said Oggy. You have taken from investigators to determine his sentence of this madman. That's the sentence of this madman. I hope he will spend the rest of his life behind bars pounding rocks with a small hammer. Why am I imagining one of those dinky ones? By the way, I'd rather be part of the laboratory staff than to be a deck arranger, said Joe. If I do plan to create my own Sentai force soon. Because you can do that casually. Her own Sentai force? Could she really be Director Aya's daughter? I think so, said Hoji. By that logic, Anders Sugata is Aya's daughter. As is Baza. Kaku, Miura, Dap, Kubota, basically any Sentai mentor. He'll have his own trial soon, said Hody. I feel he'll be gone for a long, long time. Say a life sentence? I hope so, Hody, said Yao. No! Screamed Commander Ichijo as he led away. Like of a new skybase, new team has arrived. They are somewhat still weakened from the training sessions that Commander Ichijo had given to them. It'll be best if we'll just hang out and help you guys today. There's much to learn from real samurai, but I'm not exactly one. My dad may be Japanese. Jaden's dad was rather surprisingly not very controversially played by a white guy. Granted, I suppose the lack of controversy maybe because the actor playing Jaden was also a white guy. Right, okay. But he was a karate expert, not a kendo warrior. Again, they were samurai. They practice nothing but kendo, no karate. But we'll help you guys at Takushiba. Hope we become better. Yeah, I mean, we're stuck here. Working for a crazed commander who would make us kamikaze or kamikaze in a battle was the worst thing that happened to us. Oh, he got it right, but he thought it was a separate thing. I hate this fic, said Kevin. We brought to military court to get his punishment decided, said Takushiba. I hope it'll be a severe one. If you guys died, I wonder what we'd do. Probably show it to their funeral to mock them. Hey, if you all can reference the deleted chat, so can I. Well, I guess you guys can have another cook. I'll be able to cook my seafood rice or paella. Antonio's food of voice was just regular fish, not anything specific, stereotypically Spanish like rice or ice or paella. Ella, what do you think? All's added in tonight's menu, said Antonio. But we'll have to cast our cooking exams first, said Takushiba. Genta, well, take him to the kitchen. Let's see what he can do. He'll be glad if he can make it from having him a chef on board. You say you can cook paella, I cook seafood too, said Genta. That's only force-fed, Antonio. Oh cool, this will be golden, baby, said Antonio. Walked with Genta to the kitchen so he presented the same as seafood rice. Ice. Oh, you remembered Antonio's catchphrase. But don't forget, I'll go fishing with you guys, to be honest, okay? Antonio again can be seen hopping merrily to the kitchen. Hopping merrily is not something I think Antonio or Genta would do. Looks like we got a lot to learn, said G. Wait, which G is this? Is this the one from Samurai, one from Shinkenja? If it's one from Samurai, then where the hell was he when Ichijo was abusing his students, damn it? It was hoping to see what new students he would have. Both Mako and Mio were disappointed by their lack of cooking skills after hearing Enton and Antonio's new partnership. Guess it can't be helped if I'm a bad cook, said Mako. Looks like I'm not alone, said Mia. Neither of them was self-aware about their cooking. Get back, Mia once had to ask, you guys think I'm a lousy cook? None of them answered. Both Mako and Mia looked at each other. On the other hand, Jason stood from his seat, bowed down and said, so Taco, I guess we get to be your students now. Best empowering samurai did too. That's right, but not exactly samurai, but just normal citizens who became samurai to save the world from an ancient curse. Okay, but you are from samurai families. We're just trained to be modern-day samurai to accomplish an ancient mission. So train us, Sensei. We'll be glad to learn where we can and to help out if we don't keep getting on active duty, said Jaden. Nope. To me, we're merely peers if you're not truly samurai by lineage, as you said. What did I just say? You want to learn to be better samurai warriors. You're the right person for you to work with. That'll be Hikoma, my retainer, said Takushiba. So that was G earlier. Yes, indeed. You're welcome to train with me. Oh, you're all in stress. Maybe you'd like to try the Japanese spa and either lead or whatever bruises you may have occurred, said G. Okay, yeah, I suppose the G is referring to is Hikoma, but I'm voicing it as Mentor G for funny. Thanks, Sensei, said the samurai, just bowing down. didn't give me an excuse to ring the bell and point out they never referred to him as sensei, just mentor. By the way, my dad is Japanese and my mother's American. Again, your dad was pretty white. Pretty complicated for someone who's biracial but doesn't look like it though, said Aiden. And so a figure knowledge about Jaden is biracial, something the fans refuse to acknowledge at all. I've got to give Akizuki this. Interesting, said Takushiba. Guess you got the best of both worlds, Ben. Sadly, our powers are drained for now. I hope we can help you guys out, said Jaden. Just when it's time for Spike to release some detention at long last. It was only like, what, 7 chapters? Mako and Kaoru came into the room to help them. Well, Spike, I do hope you've learned your lesson, said Mako. So sorry, Mako, for what I did, said Spike, crying while still insane. Well, you've learned a valuable lesson after all, didn't you, Spike, said Mako. He entered into the room with Kaoru, who was given orders to unshackle him. Spike's happy at last. Woo, I'm feeling detention. Now I promise I'll never do anything to deserve this kind of painful punishment again, said Spike. Oh boy, here we go again. Spike going to do all his crazy antics, I don't know what's next, said Mia. They pulled from a point where you know what Spike could get up to. Oh hi guys, meet Karen, my girlfriend. Again, Spike does not know any of the Rangers personally except for Mia. Isn't she lovely, said Spike to Samurai Rangers. Him and his claim, but I admit she's pretty hot, said Emily. Okay. And you fittingly the song that's playing now is a Shinkenjo one. I'm not your girlfriend, Spike. Stop making claims that aren't yours, said Kao. Spike fell down on the floor and he was hit by a fan by Kao. Oh crud, rejected again, said Spike. Everybody ended with a smile on their face. Takushi and Mako reaffirmed. The scene ended with them helping Spike up. Meanwhile, Kotaro was interacting with Emily. You're a flute player, I'm a violist, said Emily. Is that a real thing? Because if it's not, then I'll ring the bell. Anyway, because Emily is also a flutist. She plays the viola or the viol. Oh, okay, so I'm going to look what a viola is and see if it's close to a flute. It's not. Bell ring. But let's try to play music to ease everybody's nerves and drive out Ichijo from your mind, said Kota. Everyone's given her a violin, but she has, by a vassal, and Kota began playing her flute to give everybody an ease of spirit, including Spike for his rejection. In Takushiba's mind said, but command Ichijo has no value for human life. What if Power Rangers samurai died at them? They may not be exactly samurai, but the unfair treatment they had is really unpardonable. I hope he'll be away for a really long time. Okay, that's the end of the chapter, and while it is better than the Operation Suicide, the Samurai Rangers do get a modicum of respect. There's also the fact we all feels the need to beat each overhead with some rather unnecessary, not exactly samurai crap. When anybody who's seen my show knows that yes, they are samurai, descendants of by blood. They also have a retcon that Jaden's dad is white, is a Japanese, but he's clearly white in the 2 flashbacks is iffy at best. Join us next time for the beginning of a 2-part team up with Kosoku Sentai Turbo Ranger.